able to charge so much more is because they have Joe Rogan, they have the UFC. So exactly what you were saying, how they have people's faces, but it doesn't always mean that their service is good. Welcome back to another video. I know I was actually inconsistent for a little bit of time. I know it's been a couple of days since I've posted, and the reason for that was just been a busy fucking month. There's a lot of shit going on, but I'm very fortunate of that. In this video, there is a good lesson to be learned. This was a video previously that I had kind of in the bank ready, and I wanted to showcase to you guys. Now, as you guys know, I've already published, I think, let me see. I've already published 3 videos of me closing clients on a live call, and these are like unedited, these are raw. And I think I'm the only person in this space who is doing stuff like that, like not editing the call or not chopping it out in any way, shape, or form. This was a little bit of time ago, so my sales skills are nowhere near what they are now. And I closed a client for $8,500. As you can tell, I was a bit nervous because at the time, this was my biggest client until actually, what was it, March of this year. Larger than that on a retainer, not on a performance-based guarantee. But basically, with that being said, this client was cool, straightforward. We talked on the call. As you're going to see, it's a short 20-minute call, and then from there we basically took it to email, and within a couple of emails we got it all sorted out and handled the whole situation. Here's the video, closing client. Enjoy it, take a lot of information away from it, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one on Saturday. So cheers. Hi, how are you? This is Alan Akopyan. Hey, Alan, how are you, buddy? Good. So the reason why I'm calling is because you actually did book in an appointment with my agency today at 10:30 to 11. Will you still be able to attend that meeting? Sure, baby. Amazing. Awesome. Are you inside the Zoom call? No, I'm on this phone call with you. Phone call? Okay. Yeah, if you're okay with it, I can I can double send it to you right now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna just keep you on the call with me to make sure that it goes through. Let's go right here. How's your day so far? It's going amazing, amazing. Is it cold outside? No, I'm San Diego. Oh, so lucky. Yeah, the best. Like San Diego weather is literally the best. Where are you located at? I'm in LA, but it is freezing right now here. It is, yeah, it's ice cold. Where are you in? I'm all the way at the mountains, but that's why it's a bit annoying. All right, I just sent it over to you. Just confirm with me if you got that email. The subject line is called Zoom meeting. I'm here. See you on the Zoom. Amazing. Yep, thank you. Bye. All right, so just called them, got them booked in, and it's gonna join right now. All right, can you hear me? There we go.
Yeah. What's up, dude?
Perfect. How are you, man?
Good, buddy.
Good, amazing.
So,
Good. Hey, not too bad. Woke up a little bit earlier today, so feeling good, feeling refreshed. I gotta be honest with you.
nice. Were you affected by the fires or no?
Thankfully, no, but I do have a lot of friends who were in the Palisades, so it's on the opposite side of the mountain, and I was actually pretty nervous because we live on the other side of the mountain, and I was scared because, this other mountain had the potential to, burn down. So we kind of were, bags ready, everything ready to go, but we actually didn't have power for almost a week. So
Yeah, man.
it was pretty brutal. It was pretty brutal.
Pretty gnarly and scary. Yeah.
You know. So if you're okay with it, let's just, jump right into this, see if I can help you out. If we can, great. If we can't, I'd rather give you back that time, right? So moving into the call, right? I am looking actually at the survey that you did fill out, right? And looking at your company right now, and just wanted to kind of go over some, hey puppy.
Sure.
Just wanted to kind of go over some stuff about your business. So what your business is It is stem cell therapy, right?
Yeah, yep.
Amazing. And how long have you been doing that for?
We've been doing it for 4 years.
4 years. Amazing. And kind of what is the revenue range? Because I see you did 50 to 100K. I wanted to just make sure we kind of know on the dot how much it is.
We're about 100 to 150,000 a month.
100 to 150. Okay. Amazing. And you did say your biggest challenge is generating leads. Is that because you have been running ads yourself, or you've used a marketing agency before and you've been having a little bit of trouble?
All last year we were using a marketing agency that went out of business at the end of December.
Oh, wow.
So they called us to let us know that the business was being broken up. The partners weren't getting along anymore, the owners.
Wow.
So, we had some prepaid ad campaign work, all that stuff done.
Mhm.
Um, like we had like a year already of, money paid, an investment that we lost. Yep.
Wow. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Well, apologize for that. That's actually I've never heard of that before. Somebody just, dropping the company. But I guess
Yeah, no,
once.
they did a really good job up until that last minute there, and that was like a last minute thing. And so, as of December, we're kind of been floating around in limbo, trying to figure out, when do we, get restarted with marketing and all that stuff.
Got it. And I mean, from they said you said they did a good job. I mean, were you satisfied with all their services, right? The leads that they were bringing in and kind of the price point?
I was happy with the price point and what we were getting, but at the same time, I still want to do better than what we've been doing.
Mhm.
So, all in all, it was probably a good thing that they're out of business because I kind of want to push for, a fresh approach, and sometimes to do that, you got to get out of the hands that you're in and get into a different group to kind of
Sure.
lead that new vision, So right now is a good time for us to kind of, expose ourselves to other people and see what we can do.
Amazing. I like how you're open to kind of pushing the boundaries and getting out of your comfort zone. That's something we really appreciate at my agency. Now, I guess with that other agency, kind of what was their offer? I'm not like trying to be nosy. I'm just trying to understand so I can have a feel of what you had, and then I'm going to tell you exactly what we can provide, so you can have like a little bit of difference. So, what did they provide? Was it like booked appointments? Was it guaranteed clients?
No, they were doing just our social media ads, like
Okay.
digital ads,
Yeah, like Facebook
um,
and stuff like that.
Facebook, Instagram,
Got it.
um, and then they were doing a lot of keyword search and AdWord stuff, and some SEO stuff, obviously.
Amazing. Amazing. And I mean, if I may ask, how much were they charging per month? Because you said it was a good price, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I think we were. They used to charge me by by job type by the year. So and then it was up to me to just cover the marketing expense, the budget. But I don't know. I think all in, we're probably spending around 7 to 10 grand a month.
Got it. Amazing. All right. Well, I appreciate Thank you for, that information. Now, touching base, the goal for you is to hit that $200,000 a month mark, right? And I mean, you're already at 150 to, 100,000 to 150. I mean, listen, business owner, why do you want to hit the $200,000 so bad?
Well, I don't really want to hit 200,000. I'd like to hit $1 million a month if I could.
And what's the reason for that? Because, every person has their reason, right? My reason may be to, you know, go and, help out the family, or it can be some other stuff. I guess what is deep down inside? Because you're already successful. I mean, you're making 100 to 150 grand a month. That for an average person, that's a serious amount of money. And I mean, you are in the 1%. Why do you want to go and hit a million?
I don't know, man.
Is it like a
Because that's
pride
that's
feeling?
what you do, bro. I'm not in love with money, dude. I'm in love with growth and improving ourselves and doing the best that we can. I feel like we have a lot left on the table where we can improve.
Amazing.
And it'd be a shame to not take advantage of the potential that we have.
Love it. Now, the reason why I always ask that is because I try to figure out kind of what's the purpose of it. Most people always say, what, to help the family, or, to buy new watches, to buy new cars. But genuinely, the real answer we're looking for is Like we like working with people who just like building, sorry to say, with badass companies. And that's what I
Uh,
respect a lot when, it's aside from the money. They just want to build a company and just genuinely grow. So that's why I always
yeah.
ask that question. It's like kind of an unconventional question, but um kind of with that being said, you did mention how you're ready to go into marketing and your main competitors are them is your price. So I'm guessing you do have a cheaper price for your services.
I do. We brand ourselves at a lower price. Yes.
And how much do you charge for your services for your stem cell treatment?
Our therapies will run anywhere between like five to $12,000 on average.
Okay, to 12,000. And do you know roughly how much your competitors are charging?
Yeah, our competitors' model is to try and charge anywhere between $25,000 and upwards.
That's ridiculous. Well,
So they're going to throw a lot of celebrity faces at you, and they're gonna have a little bit of a different concept to therapy. They're gonna want to keep you for 5 days and give you 5 days of these different therapies that go along with the stem cell therapies to kind of just, to me, it's just to justify the cost, and
yeah.
and really, it's a lot of filler. Where
Yeah.
we're trying to be a more of a come in for stem cell therapy and get out quickly. We want to be like a same day therapy the majority of the time. Um, And the reason why is because the most important component here are the stem cells, the therapy that we put in you, the biologics.
Yeah.
So we have a high quality biologic that I believe is on par or better than anybody else's.
Mhm.
And the only thing you got to do is just get it in your body. And after that, it's like it just takes a couple months for it to do its full effect.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to stay 4, 5, 6 months.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm looking at your competitor's website right now, and I actually did take a deep dive into yours and your competitors. And I mean, generally, the only difference between, I mean, yours is, in my opinion, that's a lot more well thought out. The website has a lot more information for people who are looking to be informative, plus with YouTube videos. But I think the reason why the other companies are able to charge so much more is because they have Joe Rogan, they have the UFC. So exactly what you were saying, how they have people's faces, but it doesn't always mean that their service is good.
Right.
So that's usually the trick that people think, well, oh, just because these guys did it, they probably got paid.
Right.
That's that. But a little bit about my agency and my offer. Now, what we do at my agency is we pay for your ads, right? And the reason why we do that is it's a little bit of a backstory. So, kind of touching base on the clients who previously helped you out, right? It was 7,000 to around $10,000 a month, and you're also spending, I'm guessing, between five and $7,000 per month on Facebook ads. So, what we do is we tell you, listen, Carlos, instead of you spending, let's say $15,000 on the services all combined, right? So you have to pay for the service fee and the Facebook ads. We're like, listen, give us the Facebook ads money. We will spend it. And if we're not able to meet the guarantee, not only will you get the service fee back, you will get the Facebook ads fee, but in addition, you will get $8,000 refund for wasting your time if we're not able to meet the guarantee. So basically, meaning it's a win-win situation. Worst case scenario, you get all your money back plus $1,000. Best case scenario, we get you a ton of clients. And
Yeah.
that's kind of how we structure it out because I've talked to, again, tens of thousands of agency owners over the last 6 years. I mean, a little bit about my agency is we've done revenue in the last 6 years for people in the dermatology space. And the main issue is when they work with marketing agencies, they say, oh, refund guaranteed, but that's just a service fee. So you're still down, five to $10,000 in the ads fee, which nobody's going to give you that money. So that's kind of why we put the responsibility upon ourselves and we say, hey, listen, give us the money. We will actually make it happen. And if we're not able to make it happen, you'll get a refund of everything. So you'll be above. You'll be up $1,000, worst case scenario. So
Right.
that's kind of how we do it. And what we do is we guarantee you 30 book patients in 45 days. Now, the reason why we do this 45-day period, and people are always like, oh, why not do a month or why not do, 2 months, 3 months? We use this initial 45-day period as a qualification, right? So this 45-day period is a way for you to qualify my agency. And then from there, if you're like, you know what, works well, clients are good, everything is well, let's move on and let's go for a couple months. So that's kind of why we have this short burst of time. That's a little bit over a month. But what we do is we get you 30 booked appointments in 45 days that are double qualified. And in addition, we also give you a personal sales rep that's one of ours that gets added onto your team.
So what does that person do?
So what that person does is immediately whenever the client fills out or they see the ad, right? The client fills out the type form survey, just like actually how you did. And that type form survey, we have it so it filters out all the spam leads. And then on there, we will have a point system. Okay. So you will tell me, Alan, I only want to speak to, or I only want people to get booked in that are 9 out of 10 as a qualified patient or as a qualified lead. So me and you will sit down with the team and we will get together, whether that's 5 questions or 10 questions, to pre-qualify the client by a point system that they don't know about so that in the end, when the client fills out the form, it'll say 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, or 10 out of 10 for a qualified prospect. Then from there, the personal sales rep that we add to your team will go ahead and call instantaneously within a matter of 30 seconds when the lead submits the form because we get a notification, call
Yeah,
and double check everything that makes sense. So the call that the personal sales rep may have may take 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
But the main goal is to make sure everything said on the type form is actual correct information and it's not lies. Because most of the time, people who, may be half interested, they may not say all the correct information. They may lie a couple, questions here and there, which may differ the result, right? Which may differ the
different.
reason you actually have the client. Because why we have this double qualification is because we're not trying to waste your time. We want patients to walk in your door and say, here it is, let's get the treatment done. Not, okay, tell me a little bit more information about this. It's a waste of your time. It's just not worth it. So that's kind of why we have the double qualification, in addition to us making full custom videos for you with no stock photo, no video, full custom images, a full backend system. We completely go and modify your indoctrination process or client acquisition. So from start to finish, we sit down, we say, okay, Carlos, let's try this. And in addition, you get a business plan that keeps you updated on every single week on what approach we will be taking and how we're going to be taking it. But on top of that, we're going to be reaching out to you every single week by sending you a video on how the process is going. And every 2 weeks, we're going to have a meeting. So I know that was just a lot of information, but we like to overload the client with information because we rather have over communication than under communication. So
Sure.
that's how we have our agency built out. Now, with that being said, I mean, where are you at right now? Is that something you would be interested in? Is that something that you're like, you know what, give me a little bit of time to think about?
Um, I don't know. It's probably something I want to think about. I'd
Okay.
like to see what kind of ads you guys put together, what type of digital work you guys do. Do you have any examples of stuff you can show me?
I do have examples. I can send you an email actually if you're open to it. I can send you like a Loom video where I break down like the back end of it, like what type of images, videos, and stuff we used because it's a
Sure.
really long video if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be
Yeah,
helpful.
I can send you over some results too, if you're open to it.
No, I don't know if I need one of your guys' salespeople though. I've got plenty of people. We have a team already that is ready to get leads, get on the phone with people immediately and qualify them. And they're already trained to our style. So I don't know if I need one of your guys' salespeople.
Yeah. Okay. Understood. Yeah, we just add that in as like an additional like step before they even book an appointment. So if they're not able to um actually meet the requirements, or let's say 1 or 2 questions are off that they said, then that's not
Yeah.
considered. But
Yeah, no, it could be valuable, absolutely, if we understand how to use it right. But
exactly. Yeah.
um, you know, I'm just a comment.
Yeah. Thank you. And then from there as well, what we do is the leads that let's say you're only interested in an 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 qualified patient or a 10 out of 10, all the other leads that are not qualified, whether it's a 7 out of 10 or 6 out of 10, we also give to you just because, I mean, we don't consider those qualified patients. So you can
Right.
have those. And from those, I mean, usually around 60% of them get booked into meetings. And then from that 60%, around 40% of them actually become like paying clients from the leads that we
Gotcha.
get. So,
So you guys are wanting to do the management of our ads, is that right?
yeah, so we do just the paid ads on Facebook ads. I'd be lying to you to
Okay.
say if I was good at social media or SEO. I gotta be honest with you. It's not my cup of tea. No, I'm gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you and say it's something I know how to do. Yes, I do have people for it, but I'm just better at Facebook ads.
Facebook ads. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so Facebook, Meta, that's Instagram as well, or no?
Exactly. Yeah. So that's
Okay.
Facebook and Instagram.
All right. So Meta ads, you guys are going to create content, or you guys going to take our existing content as well and do something with it?
So we like to see we compare and contrast. So we both make images and videos for you, and then we also, give you and so we kind of compare all of them. Let's say you have 10 videos and 10 images. We also create our videos and images and say, you know what, from all these, this one performed better, this one performed better. Sometimes it's your videos and sometimes it's our videos. And we also
Right.
like, well, first of all, Carlos, how would you like your brand to be represented from the outside in? And that's one of our main important things here at the agency. We don't want you to think, well, whatever we put out there, we want it to be important for you because at the end of the day, it's your business and you're going to care about it more than anybody else. We want to
Right.
make sure that the way your brand is being represented from another person's perspective or the way somebody is seeing it for the first time is according to how you want somebody to see it. Whether that is
Yeah.
in a luxurious style, whether that is in a aggressive style, or all these different things. So that's why it's very important for those videos and images, and we go through like a lot of test trials through those because it's crucial. I mean,
Yeah.
if somebody sees it for the first time, they're gonna immediately have an opinion about it. So we want that opinion to be a good one.
Sure. Absolutely. So
So I mean, you said you needed like a day or two. What questions can I answer for you to make that process a little bit easier for you?
nothing. Send over send me over an idea of what you're trying to quote me here and what it's for, like the line items or what the specific, what we're paying towards.
Yeah.
And give me an idea of what kind of artwork you guys have produced in the past, and
Yeah.
let's figure it out.
Oh man, yeah. So I'll send it over to you. I'll get everything taken care of. It may be a little bit of a longer video if you're okay with it, because I'd rather go like in depth and give you all the information rather than you saying, oh well, he's missing on this portion or that portion. So I'll
No,
maybe
no,
go
no.
in depth. And I'll add in a couple stuff as well. I'll showcase to you some backends. I'll actually showcase to you one of our processes how we took a client from, if I'm not mistaken, it was 50K to 300K in a month. Um,
Awesome.
so yeah, I'll break that down for you as well, and yeah, showcase to you how the business plan looks and everything. Is there anything else in addition you would like me to add inside it to make your decision a little bit easier?
No, bro, just
Oh,
let's start right there with that next step. Let's see what we can do.
amazing. Amazing. Sounds good. Well, Carlos, I appreciate it. Thank you for being on the call here, and thank you for actually picking up the phone whenever I responded. We had a great conversation.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I look forward to working together, and I'll send you this video immediately.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
All right, enjoy, Carlos. Have a good one.
Thanks, man. Bye bye.